Hello, 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 my friends. Oh, welcome back to the Poetic Justice series in the poem "The Invitation" by Oriah Mountain Dreamer. Today's stanza number 6. It doesn't interest me if the story you are telling me is true. I want to know if you can disappoint another, to be true to yourself. If you can bear the accusation of betrayal, and not betray your own soul. If you can be faithless and therefore trustworthy. All right, so that's the stanza of today. And to be honest, this part of the poem is one that I've sat with a lot, actually. It's another one of those, controversial ones, maybe? I don't know if that's the right word, but the idea of even stanza 4, where sitting with pain, but this taking it a little bit deeper. So, and one, as I've worked with individuals and had the opportunity to be in pain in many facets, from the physical world of birthing to the physical world of, health procedures, and there's only so much pain, that meds that you can take, and in my own and in others. So in those ideas, that is something I could sit with. But then like the emotional pain, right? Like being able to sit with emotional pain and life's betrayals pain. And when someone's experienced traumas and wanting to heal that's a lot. So this one comes in to say, it doesn't interest me if the story you are telling me is true. Doesn't matter. It's their story, right? A story is a story. It's sometimes, metaphoric. And it tries to describe or fit, and put into words the experience, right? So it doesn't interest me if the story you're telling me is true. Or does it? Does it interest me? Does it really matter? Like, do I need to know if this is true or not? If so, why? What do you really want to know is the question, right? So that's where this next, I want to know if you can disappoint another, to be true to yourself. Just when might there have been a time? Allow your awareness to bring you. Breathe in and even feel. When you hear me say, I want to know if you can disappoint another to be true to yourself. Where do you feel that in your body? Feel into that sensation. Breathe in and a surround. Have your breath fill in that sensation like it's filling it in with a salve. And exhale, just allow it to dissolve. Release around it. This is where your body carries the disappointment of not being true to yourself. Feel in, breathe around it. Allow it to release and transmute. Yeah. Observe the sensations of that. So often we'll disappoint ourselves so as to not disappoint another, right? So I want to know, can you disappoint another to be true to yourself? Doesn't mean you have to, but spend a little time contemplating that. I truly believe that maybe it's not that easy, but I believe that there is a wisdom within us that allows the space for true honoring of ourselves and one another to become easier and easier. And sometimes it requires bravery and courage to stand in our trueness, right? To stop betraying ourselves. So the next stanza. If you can bear the accusation of betrayal and not betray your own soul. That's what it would take, right? If you could stand in the accusation of betrayal and not betray your own soul. Oh, breathe in. Can you feel where that lives in your body? Just release around it. Allow your breath and movements, if you want to bring some tapping, some touch into that area. Oh, some sound, some release, some shaking and quaking. Transmute that energy. Underneath it is a lightness. Is a wisdom, is a peace in the body. When we are triggered in our physical body, it is percolating under the surface. Be aware or not to get our attention. And the invitation is an embodiment of you. So allowing yourself the space and place to do that inner discovery, inner release. It opens up clarity. It eases the nervous system. It calms the mind, and it invites a space of presence and knowingness. So the last of the stanza. So can you bear the accusation of betrayal and not betray your own soul? If you can be faithless and therefore trustworthy. Faithless and therefore trustworthy. That's a depth. Can you feel that in your body? Where's that aspect of being faithless and therefore trustworthy? Where does that activate in your body? What does it feel like? Feel that sensation of it. Use your breath as medicine for it. Allow yourself to express. Bring some sort of soothing in your expression to your whatever's animating within your physical, emotional, inner world, allowing yourself to just spend some time there. So I did record a beautiful practice this morning, actually. I'm actually sitting still in the window where I recorded it just before this, and In this space of allowing myself to let the magnificence of life kind of inspire me. I'm not sure the words, the words aren't there right now. But as I'm recreating and kind of in this cocoon of so much of my physical world and aspects of it falling away and recreating and rebuilding, having that opportunity of like a new beginning, just inspiring as it does me, and it has been, a part of remembering that the breath is always a representation of that death and rebirth. But today just kind of was inspired to record a longer activation and meditation and dropping it here. If you find this and want to check it out, the sun coming up this morning was my inspiration for that, and I was sitting here going to actually record this recording for the Poetic Justice, as that was one of the things that my awareness has guided me to do and share and bring this contemplative practice, but also a breath and awareness practice, that an activation, something to come back to. So I will have that also on my page, and check that out if it calls. And yeah, just trusting in the inner guidance to show up and to share and to express authentically, and allow my words to be inspiration, and trusting the faith in being, just radiating my inner light. So check that out if it calls. But otherwise, I hope this Poetic Justice series is bringing you some mindful contemplation and taking you deeper into knowing you, because you are your own guru, my friends. And all of this is really just creating spaces and places to come back to the four principles of breath, awareness, expression, and sound, and really come into deeper knowing and embodiment of the essence of you. All right. Thank you, my friends. Until next time. Mwah!